Cluebot Quest, crocodile and alligator.
Ron, set course for the wetlands. Hey there, I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts.
And you're watching Cluebot Quest, where we explore the biomes of the world with our eyes in the sky, the Cluebots.
Better bring Ron in for a landing, Sam.
Let's go!
Now arriving at destination biome. North American wetlands.
Thanks, Ron. Launching the Cluebots. Let's see what we can find. Today, the Cluebots are exploring the Everglades, a wetlands biome in North America.
The Everglades are the only place in the world where alligators and crocodiles live side by side.
Let's see if we can find them. Cluebots, search for an alligator and a crocodile.
They're both reptiles and both amphibious, which means they can be found on land and water. There's no better place than the wetlands to find them.
But alligators and crocodiles look so similar. How will we know the difference?
Once we find them, there are some clues that we could use to help tell them apart.
Clues? I like the sound of that. Speaking of clues, the Cluebots found one. Let's go in for a closer look. There's something in the water. It's got smooth grey skin. Kit, that doesn't look like a crocodile or an alligator.
You're right, Sam. It's a manatee. Manatees are graceful swimmers, but they cannot go on land. That doesn't stop them from enjoying the Everglades, though.
We'll have to keep looking. Cluebots, take to the skies.
The Everglades are a marshy wonderland filled with mysterious creatures.
And it sounds like the Cluebots have spotted one. Let's look at the clues. It's got rough and scaly skin.
So it must be a reptile.
And it looks like it enjoys the land and the water.
That means it's amphibious.
So could this be an alligator or a crocodile?
I don't think so, Sam. Look at its shell. That's a snapping turtle.
Wow, a snapping turtle?
They are amphibious reptiles like crocodiles and alligators, but they're a totally different species.
I see. Looks like this snapping turtle is protecting her eggs. Cluebots, don't get too close.
So far, we've met a manatee and a snapping turtle, but still no alligators or crocodiles.
I'm sure we'll find them. We've looked on land and we've looked in the water, but there's got to be another clue. Kit, what do alligators and crocodiles like to eat?
They'd never say no to a fish dinner.
That's a clue. Cluebots, investigate those fish down there.
The Everglades are full of different kinds of fish. And where there's fish, there should be...
Alligators, there. But actually, how do we know it's not a crocodile?
Here's a clue. Alligators have blunt, rounded snouts. And they also tend to have darker scales.
So this is definitely an alligator. And it sounds like the other Cluebot found...
A crocodile! Look at its snout. It's narrower. And its scales are lighter in color.
Whoa, look at those teeth.
That's another clue that this is a crocodile. You can see its bottom teeth. On an alligator, you can't.
Must take a while to brush all those teeth. Well, now that we've found them, let's observe these crocodiles and alligators.
We did it, Sam. We followed the clues to find alligators and crocodiles.
Thanks for the help, Cluebots. Now come on back to Ron.
And thank you for joining us on this case.
Where in the world should the Cluebots explore next? The possibilities are endless. We'll see you there on the next Cluebot Quest.
Creature Cases! Cluebot Quest! Dung Beetle Hunt!
Ron, set course for the African grasslands. Hey there, I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts.
And you're watching ClueBot Quest, where we explore the biomes of the world with our eyes in the sky, the ClueBots.
Better bring Ron in for a landing, Sam.
Let's go!
Now arriving at destination biome, African grasslands.
Thanks, Ron. Launching the ClueBots. Let's see what we can find. Today, we're high above the grasslands of Africa, where the ClueBots are on a quest to find an insect with unusual taste.
They're looking for a bug called a dung beetle, a special type of beetle that collects other animals' dung.
Yuck! Dung means poop. Why would they want that?
Dung beetles use dung for their meal, their home, and to lay their eggs.
I've got to hand it to those dung beetles. They sure know how to make the most of a smelly situation.
Now that we have a dung ball, we can find a nice place to bury it and start a home.
And a family, just like we always dreamed about.
Dung beetles are small, so they're gonna be tough to spot.
That's why the ClueBots will be following their noses, Kit, so they can sniff out clues, or should I say poos. If dung beetles collect poop, they must be found near poop.
Great idea, Sam. They can smell their way to bigger animals that have, dropped some poos. I like the way you stink, Sam. I mean, think. Look, the ClueBots have picked up a scent. They're smelling mud and some rhinos.
Are those rhinos taking a mud bath?
Yup. Rhinos love to roll in the mud and cover themselves with it. The mud cools them off and protects them from the hot sun. Kinda like sunscreen.
There's not much shade in the African grasslands, and the heat can be blazing. Smart move, rhinos. Messy, but smart.
I don't see any dung beetles around. Let's keep looking for dung.
Oh, joy. Let's.
Look, I see stripes near those rhinos. Zebras.
I bet those zebras have left some poos. I mean clues.
I don't know, Sam. They look like they're on the move with no time to stop. But where do you think they're going?
Maybe a fashion show? A black and white movie? Oh, a party for animals with stripes?
No, Sam. They're going to a watering hole. The #1 hangout spot in the African grasslands. Water is hard to find here, so animals of all kinds gather at watering holes to drink, wash, and play.
There's so many different animals. There's got to be some dung here.
Look! Lions! ClueBots, go in for a closer look.
Look at that yawn. That lion must be pooped. But did it poop? Is there any dung around here?
No dung, just some sleepy lions.
They're making me sleepy.
Lions sleep a lot. In fact, they sleep most of the day and usually move around at dawn and dusk. Lions are amazing hunters, but hunting takes a lot of energy. That's why they make napping their #1 pastime.
Are you sure it's not hair care? I mean, look at those luscious locks.
That fur around their head is called a mane. Only male lions have them. The fuller and darker the mane, the healthier the lion.
Now that's what I call a main attraction. But Kit, how are we going to find the dung beetles if we can't find any dung? I never thought I'd say this, but show me some dung!
Sam, the ClueBots are picking up a really strong scent. And a sound.
It sounds like footsteps. Big ones. Really big. That can only be elephants.
Elephants are the largest animals on land.
And large animals are always dropping massive clues. Could it be this ClueBot quest is almost done? Done?
Sam, do you remember when those elephants we met used a dung ball as a soccer ball?
How could I forget? I had to catch it. Gotcha! These elephants aren't playing soccer, but what are they doing?
They're taking a cue from the rhinos and having a mud bath. What do you think, Sam? Would you cool off with a mud bath?
No way. I prefer my baths with water and some nice classical music.
That does sound pretty nice. Different soaks for different folks.
Uh-oh. I've never heard that alarm before. Are we running out of battery? Is a storm approaching? Is Ron infested with bees?
No, that's the dung alarm. The Cluebots have found some. And look,
Dung beetles! Look at them. They're on a roll.
they collect the dung by rolling it into balls. Kind of like rolling a snowball.
A stinky snowball. Yuck!
It might be yucky for you, but it's home for the dung beetles. Believe it or not, dung beetles are excellent cleaners. By rolling up the dung and making good use of it, they keep the African grasslands a dung-free place to be.
Wow. I guess the dung beetles and I do have something in common. We both like to keep things neat and tidy. Vacuumed the rugs, tidied up the books. Kit, how's that laundry coming?
Just about finished. Dung beetles have been around for a long time. So long that there were dung beetles rolling balls of dinosaur dung millions of years ago.
Dino dung? That's pooptacular. Kit, this Cluebot quest might have just made me a dung beetle fan.
I'm glad. Come on back, Cluebots. Your mission is done.
I see what you did there.
We did it, Sam. We followed the clues to find the dung beetles.
Thanks for the help, Cluebots. Now come on back to Ron.
And thank you for joining us on this case.
Where in the world should the Cluebots explore next? The possibilities are endless. We'll see you there on the next Cluebot quest. The Creature Cases! Cluebot Quest, Firefly Adventure. Ron, set course for the North American forest. Hey there, I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts.
And you're watching Cluebot Quest, where we explore the biomes of the world with our eyes in the sky, the Cluebots.
Better bring Ron in for a landing, Sam.
Let's go!
Now approaching destination biome, North American forest.
Thanks, Ron. Launching the Cluebots. Let's see what we can find. The forest looks so different at night, Kit. It's quiet. Too quiet. Maybe all the animals are asleep?
No way, Sam. The forest is even busier at night than it is in the daytime. There are creatures that only come out at night. They're called nocturnal creatures.
Wow! Every day must be a slumber party for nocturnal creatures.
It's more like a dance party for the creatures that the Cluebots are looking for.
Fireflies, yes! Their bodies glow and they dance around to talk to each other. A firefly dance party should be easy to spot in the dark. I don't see any lights. Let's listen. Maybe we'll hear their dance party music.
Hear that? That wasn't music, Sam.
It sounds like an owl. But where? It's too dark to see.
Not for the owl. Owls have big eyes which help them see in the dark. Those eyes reflect light like a mirror and can look like they're shining.
I see it now. They do look like they're shining. What a hoot!
Seeing in the dark helps hungry owls look for food at night.
This hungry Clade agent is wishing he bought a nighttime snack.
Sam? Was that your stomach?
No, there's something else. Could it be wolves? Cluebots, follow that howling sound.
Wolves! You were right, Sam. Great detective work.
Thanks, Kit. Wolves are actually amazing detectives too. They track down their food by looking for clues like smells, sounds, and footprints. And they're big on teamwork. They hunt in groups called packs. Howl about that.
There are some lights in the sky. Could they be fireflies?
It's a flying something.
Wally Bungler!
And what's that flying in front of Wally? With all those shining lights?
It's a spider with babies. Like the owls, a spider's eyes can shine in the light. And this spider mom and babies have lots of eyes.
I guess it's not flying. It's hanging from its web. Oh, spinning a web is an amazing superpower. You know one thing I love about the forest at night, Kit? The stars. You can see them so clearly up in the sky.
With no sun out at night, the stars and the moon light the way for nocturnal animals.
Kit, that star is moving.
Actually, the stars are always in the same place in space. It's the Earth that's always moving, spinning on its axis.
No, Kit, look! It's really moving.
That's not a star! That's a firefly!
Oh, hurry, Cluebots! Follow it!
Fireflies! Look at all of them. And they're dancing.
It's like a firefly prom. They must love dancing.
Fireflies don't just dance for fun, Sam. They use their lights to communicate.
Like a secret code. Each flash and movement says something to the other fireflies. But Kit, how do they glow? Do they have little flashlights?
Nope. It's called bioluminescence. They make light with their bodies using a chemical reaction. There are lots of other bioluminescent creatures, but fireflies are the only ones that live in the forest.
Wow, they look so cozy.
I wish I were bioluminescent. I'd be my own nightlight.
Now that would be something to see.
Watching these fireflies dance is giving me an idea. Sam, how about we have our own nighttime forest dance party?
Yeah, and let's invite all our nocturnal friends.
We did it, Sam! Follow the clues to find the fireflies.
Thanks for the help, Cluebots. Now come on back to Ron.
And thank you for joining us on this case.
Where in the world should the Cluebots explore next? The possibilities are endless. We'll see you there on the next Cluebot Quest.
Creature Cases!
Cluebot Quest, Big Cat Adventure. Ron, set course for the South American jungle. Hey there, I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts.
And you're watching Cluebot Quest, where we explore the biomes of the world with our eyes in the sky, the Cluebots.
Better bring Ron in for a landing, Sam.
Let's go!
Now arriving at destination biome. South American jungle.
Thanks, Ron. Launching the Cluebots. Let's see what we can find. Today, we're high above the jungle, where the Cluebots are on a quest to find the cats of South America.
That's right, Sam. We're on a mission to locate as many South American cats as we can. Our Cluebots will start off with a search to find big cats, and then they'll journey over to look for adorably small cats. Our first cat on the quest is a big cat, and that's a jaguar.
Don't jaguars have spots? I'm sure we'll spot one in no time.
That's true, Sam. Jaguars do have spots. Their spots help them blend into their surroundings, so the Cluebots will need to look extra closely if we're going to find one.
Looks like the Cluebots are soaring through the jungle towards a river.
Oh, that must be because jaguars love hanging out around the water. They're more aquatic than most other cats.
A cat that likes water? Ugh. But it's so wet. We might both be big cats, but that is one place where we do not agree. But a clue is a clue. Let's follow them to the water.
Jaguars catch fish in rivers, and they've even been known to jump in and take a bath.
Kit, look! The Cluebot spotted one. It's there, lurking by the river. Move in closer, Cluebots.
Whoa! Looks like it might be hunting for food.
Well, we better let this jaguar enjoy its lunch. Come on, Cluebots, back to the skies to see if we can find our next big cat on the list, a cougar. This one is exciting, Kit. A cougar is another cat that is part of the big cat family.
A cougar is certainly a big cat, but instead of roaring like most big cats do, they actually make a purring sound.
Like a kitty cat.
That's right. Cougars can use purring to communicate. It's like a special cougar way to say something to another cougar.
Well, that's a perfect clue to follow. Cluebots, activate your purr-sensing microphones. Let's get closer to see if we hear anything.
Still don't see or hear any cougars.
Any other clues, Kit?
Cougars are also one of the most physical members of the big cat crew. They can leap up to 25 feet.
25 feet?
Yup, that's about as long as a garbage truck, Sam.
Oh, that jumping. I hope we can find one jumping out soon.
I hope so too, Sam. Another clue to look out for when searching for a cougar is their long tails. Cougars have the second longest tails of all big cats.
If they're the second longest, who has the longest tail?
You should know this one, Sam. Snow leopards.
Oh, you're right. I forgot I was a big cat, and I am quite proud of my tail. Speaking of long tails, look, Kit, the Cluebot spotted one. Whoa, that cougar does have a mighty long tail.
Looks like it's relaxing and strolling about. All right, Cluebots, let's stroll on out of here and move on to our next quest. The Cluebots are all set, Sam. They're on the lookout for our first small cat of the South American jungle, a margay cat. Margay cats are excellent climbers.
I remember our margay case, Kit. Oh boy, was that margay cat causing trouble.
Yup. She was going around making monkey sounds to blend into her surroundings. She was one sassy cat.
Since we know these small cats are great climbers, that can only mean...
The treetops are the place to look.
Check it out, Kit. I spy with my little eye a margay cat. They are small, and I'll admit, very adorable.
Whoa, I see it. Aw, they are so adorable. We're almost done. Let's send the Cluebots on their very last cat quest of the day.
Kit, I'm loving how fashionable this Cluebot quest is. All these cats with spots. I mean, spots look good on everybody.
You're right, Sam. Maybe I'll get a polka dot clay jacket. Ooh, you'll love this last cat.
Is it spotted?
You bet your spots it is. The Cluebots will be on the lookout for a small cat with a bold look. The ocelot.
Wait, isn't that a margay cat again?
No, Sam. Ocelots and margay cats do look a lot alike, but ocelots are larger than margay cats. Because they're bigger, they spend more time on the ground than the tree-loving margay cats.
Solid clue, Kit. Cluebots, start your search low to the ground.
I'm not seeing any ocelots. They are nocturnal, which means we'll likely catch them being active at night.
That must mean they sleep an ocelot during the day.
That's right. But maybe we can still find some of them hanging out during the day?
Do they travel alone or in groups? Perhaps that could be another clue.
Ocelots do like to travel alone, so you won't find a big group of them. But they sometimes come together to share a good shady resting spot.
Say no more. I think I see a pair over there.
Aw, how cute! Looks like they're resting in the shade. We did it, Sam. We located all the cats on our South American cat quest.
Thanks for the help, Cluebots. Now come on back to Ron.
And thank you for joining us on this case.
Where in the world should the Cluebots explore next? The possibilities are endless. We'll see you there on the next Cluebot quest. The Creature Cases.
Cluebot Quest, Australian Adventure.
Ron, set course for Australia. Hey there, I'm Detective Sam Snow.
And I'm zoologist Kit Casey. We're agents of CLADE, the Covert League of Animal Detective Experts.
And you're watching ClueBot Quest, where we explore the biomes of the world with our eyes in the sky, the ClueBots.
Better bring Ron in for a landing, Sam.
Let's go!
Now arriving at destination biome. Australian grasslands.
Thanks, Ron. Launching the ClueBots. Let's see what we can find. Today, we are high above the continent of Australia. Australia is a very dry, very flat land that is home to some amazing creatures.
That's right, Sam. There are creatures in Australia that can only be found there and nowhere else in the world. Talk about unique.
Those creatures are exactly what the ClueBots are looking for. Their mission is to take pictures of unique Australian creatures for the CLADE photo file.
I love the CLADE photo file. Digging around in there for creature pictures is so much fun.
It's more than fun, Kit. Every photo is full of clues. Where an animal lives, what they eat, how they move.
How they dance.
Hey, how'd that get in there?
Look, Sam, your photo file famous. Ooh, it looks like the ClueBots are starting their search in the grasslands.
What's that hopping down there? Could that be one of the unique Australian creatures?
It's a kangaroo. They're only found in Australia. Kangaroos are amazing jumpers. They can jump the length of a school bus in a single bound.
These kangaroos are certainly looking hoppy. Do you think the ClueBots will get a photo? They're so fast.
ClueBots, use slow-mo mode.
Wow, look at the size of those feet. And I thought I needed big shoes.
Kangaroos don't need shoes, Sam. Their feet are perfectly suited for hopping in the Australian grasslands.
What's that kangaroo got in its pocket? ClueBots, go in for a closer look.
It's a joey.
How do you know that little kangaroo's name is Joey? Have you two met?
No, Sam. Baby kangaroos are called joeys. They stay in a special pouch on their mom's belly until they are old enough to hop along on their own.
They are very cute. A perfect picture for the CLADE photo file. Actually, let's get a few.
That joey looks like he's getting a little big to be carried around.
Hang in there, Joey. Enjoy it while you can. I wish someone would carry me around all day.
Kangaroos rest during the hottest part of the day. Come on, ClueBots. Let's hop along and let these roos rest.
Kit, the ClueBots found another little kangaroo. Or is it a joey? Maybe its name is David.
That's not a kangaroo. That's a wallaby. They are related to kangaroos, but a different creature entirely. They also carry their babies in pouches and are excellent hoppers. But they're smaller than kangaroos.
Sounds like a unique Australian creature. ClueBots, let's go in for a close-up. One wallaby for the photo file.
I have an idea. While we're in the grasslands, let's have the ClueBots look for an emu. They're the second largest bird in the world, so they should be easy to spot.
What's the first largest bird in the world? Wait, I know. Let's check the CLADE photo file for clues. Pulling up the photo file. Here's a big bird.
An ostrich. That's the largest bird in the world, but they live in Africa. Emus are Australia's big bird.
Imagine seeing a bird that big flying up in the sky.
Actually, emu don't fly. They're excellent runners, and they use their long, strong legs to run super fast.
Do you think you could win a race against an emu?
Maybe on my CLADE cycle.
That emu looks like it's relaxing. ClueBots, snap a photo while you can, because if it runs, there's no way you're catching it.
Now that we've gotten a picture of the emus, let's head on over to the next creature on our big Australian adventure. The ClueBots are headed to the Australian bushlands, which is a special forest unique to Australia.
A unique forest means unique creatures. Good idea, ClueBots. Let's check the trees. There's something furry in there. Koalas!
Amazing find, Cluebots! Koalas are another creature that can only be found in Australia. They are such great climbers, they can climb all the way to the tippy top of the trees.
That sounds like a clue that koalas are kind of picky eaters. Why else would you climb a tree for dinner?
You're right, Sam. Koalas only like to eat certain leaves from a special kind of tree called a eucalyptus tree.
A diet of leafy greens. Very healthy, koalas. You're reminding me I was going to make a salad for lunch.
Koalas spend most of their day climbing, eating, sleeping, and repeating. And look at that! That mother koala is carrying her baby on her back.
I'll bet there's nothing cozier than catching a ride on the back of a koala. Cluebots, snap a family picture of those koalas for the photo file. All these cozy koalas are making me want to nap like a koala.
I don't know if you'd be able to sleep as long as koalas, Sam. They can sleep up to 18 hours a day.
18 hours? That's most of a day. Maybe with the right pair of pajamas.
Come on, Cluebots. We better let this adorable koala daydream of leaves.
If we're headed to the bushlands, it must be an adorable creature. Perhaps a cute squirrel?
They found a diamond python, one of Australia's famous snakes.
A python? Oh, that's not totally adorable, Kit.
Speak for yourself, Sam. Look at the pattern of diamond shapes on the diamond python's back. It can grow to be as long as a couch.
Not my couch, I hope. I'd rather not sit down and find a python. Is it venomous? Like a saw-scaled viper?
Diamond pythons aren't venomous. They are expert hunters, though. They can camouflage really well, and they're excellent climbers.
Whoa, I see what you mean, Kit. Check out that diamond python up there.
I think this diamond python is ready for its close-up. Go in for a picture, Cluebots.
Looking sharp, diamond python.
Those were all the Australian creatures we need for the Clade photo file. Come on back, Cluebots. Your mission is done.
Thanks, Cluebots. I can't wait to examine these pictures back at the headquarters. Now come on back to Ron.
And thank you for joining us on this case.
Where in the world should the Cluebots explore next? Possibilities are endless. We'll see you there on the next Cluebot quest.
Check out some of the other Creature Cases videos on the channel.